and I was checking out at a checkout, at a self checkout. I love self checkout, but I hadn't been doing it in a while, and I screwed up something. And I was doing it, and then the Roma tomatoes, and then the t and then and you screw it up bad enough, and then I think I ended up putting some food on the weight thing that I hadn't scanned yet because I was all discombobulated. And the woman came over and said, "Just a minute." I was like, "Oh crap!" And I went like that because I didn't have this hat on. I just went like that. I was like, "Oh," and I knew I was messing up. I don't want to fool around. I said, "Yeah, Judge Toller has gotten uh, uh, arrested at Walmart or wherever I was. It wasn't Walmart, but anyway, wherever I was, shoplifting." So we were figuring it out. And so I was trying to lighten the mood. And I said, "Well, haven't been out in a while. And, these things are confusing. It's not for people. Yeah, I'm six. What did I say? I'm 65 years old. 3 days. I wanted to let her know how old I was because I don't necessarily look my age, and I just wanted to claim senior citizenry. I'm a senior citizen. There are limitations to my technical abilities. And I said, "Yeah, I'm 65. I'm 3 years older than dirt." And I just thought that was funny. I thought she would think that's funny. And she turned around, and I didn't really look at her first, which was part of the problem. Never tell a joke until you know who your audience is. I looked at her. She says, "Well, I'm 68 years old. What does that make me?" And I was like, "Uh-oh," because she had already come over there with a bit of attitude. And I said, "It makes you a woman who has aged incredibly well." And she couldn't help but smile. Now, see, that was all Tony Toller.